Willie D Live.
What's up, family? A confrontation involving one Maga supporter and several Democrat supporters escalated into a physical altercation after a heated argument. According to witnesses, the individual was confronted by a group and the situation quickly turned violent. You're going to want to see this. You might not believe it if you didn't see it for yourself, so I got to show it to you. Put the kids in the bedroom. Another room. Here we go.
What's it like to find the pedophile shit, bro?
Take the first part. All right. Let's just go on it. You put your own gun, motherfucking moron. Go. Come on, motherfucker.
Hey, guys.
Ooh. Family, let me tell you something. You know, first of all, disclaimer. Can't stand MAGA. Can't stand MAGA at all. But I could absolutely appreciate a good fight, fam. I don't mind watching a fight where all of the participants are willing participants. From what I saw two groups of people, one person making a single group and several people making another group, making up another group or a party, should I say. And they were both parties were equally intense. You know, they were adamant about their positions and what they were standing for. And when it go like that, you can't feel sorry for the loser. You can't feel sorry for the loser, especially when the loser initiates the conflict, when the loser initiates confrontation, initiates contact. Red Jacket got it the worst, and deservingly so because he started it. If you are going to approach a man and put your hand in his face, if you are going to confront anybody, you got to be prepared for what come after that. And they obviously were not prepared. It's almost like they were blind. Okay, the first guy, red shirt, red jacket. Red jacket jumped up, red jacket got knocked down, right? Red jacket knew what time it was after the first punch. Look at red jacket. Look at red jacket messing with the dude. Look at him, just poking at the dude, all in his face, personal space. And it's almost like Buddy just got tired and was like, you know what, man, let me put this flag down. I think I'm weak, man. Let me see if I still got it. Watch this, fam. Watch him put that flag down. Oh no, he had it the whole time. He was holding it when he hit him. And he caught him with a left. Then catch the other dude. Now at this point, look how fast the other guy ran up there and got knocked out. At that point, they should have slowed down. Like, hold on, man, this dude ain't regular. He got something. He working with something. But they come running anyway. Now, red jacket didn't recover. Watch this. Red jacket ready now. Bing! Boy, that looked like a wrestling move, man. Like, you know how wrestling, we all know wrestling is staged. It looked like one of those textbook falls when the dudes fall back after they get hit, like boom, and they go. But they're trained to fall like that. I'm sure dude wasn't trained to fall like that. That was pretty impressive. I gotta give it to dude. That was impressive. But that's it. I'll never give them a 3 claps, man. They ain't never getting that, man. That 3 claps is too prestigious. I'll never go that far. But I gotta acknowledge. I gotta acknowledge it, fam. I got to acknowledge it. That Buddy brought them their hats. Oh, yeah. So now you got the video that is still circulating. And look, fam, this video underscores how political tensions can rapidly turn into violence. I'm not fighting for none of these dudes, none of these politicians, none of them. I'm not putting my life in danger for none of them. Because they ain't gonna do it for me. Right? They wouldn't do it for me. So I'm damn sure is not doing it for them. These dudes is out here putting their lives in peril over some votes and some candidates. Nah, man. Nah. Okay. Exercise your right to vote, man. Exercise your right to protest, to peacefully assemble. And that's what dude should have stopped at right there. Knowing he ain't got hands. Ain't no way you got hands, you going around doing all of that and you didn't see that coming. And you can't antagonize somebody and turn your back on that person. He's lucky all he did get was knocked out. He's lucky because a lot of the people be going out there with guns. And, you know, had that been, that could have easily turned into a Kyle Rittenhouse type of situation because, you know, Trump is going to protect him and, you know, they're going to raise a whole bunch of money. If that dude would have pulled out a gun and popped old buddy, he wouldn't have spent one day in jail. Even if they would have tried to crank it up and make it political and go to trial and all that stuff, he would have gotten acquitted. He would have had a whole bunch of money and got a chance to visit the White House and maybe use Trump's private toilet so you can smell all that chicken and pizza and Diet Coke and Cheetos and all that stuff he be eating. Yeah, fam. That's all would have happened. It would have been bad. He would have definitely walked. If he'd have pulled out that strap and popped, started popping, nothing would have happened. Now, keep in mind, fam, not only did Kyle Rittenhouse use a rifle to gun down 2 people and almost kill a 3rd person, he bought the rifle illegally and he was never charged for that. That's how much Maga protects its own. That's how much Trump protects members of Maga. That's a cold play right there, fam. So you got to be careful out there with that protesting, man. If you're going to protest, you know, protest. It ain't my thing. It ain't my thing at all. It used to be my thing, but it ain't my thing at all. I got a different way of how I move now to get what I want. But to make a statement, right? I got different ways that I move. But if you're going to go out there, just know that you're putting your life in danger because you don't know, you know what you're going to do, but you don't know what the next person is going to do. So before you go out there, you also have to have a pep talk with yourself and say, you know, you got to have a pep talk with yourself. You got to be like, yo, hey, look, this is what I'm gonna do. If this go happen, I'm gonna do it like this. If this happen, I'm gonna do it like this. If I do it like this, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. You know, you got to have an idea of what you're gonna do before it go down, because you can find yourself in a really, really bad position. Those two people that Kyle Rittenhouse killed. those two people Kyle Rittenhouse killed, they had no idea. They had no idea that they would end up lying out in the streets, in the middle of the streets on that particular day that they confronted him. Everybody has a right to peacefully assemble. So you got to fall back and give grace. Even if you totally disagree with somebody, you got to understand that, man, unless you like fighting the dude in the streets that's on the other side ain't where the action is. If you want to make a real statement, then you need to go to the source. And the source is those politicians and those businessmen. That dude that's out there on the street, he's just like you. Just another person out there, another citizen out there that feel on his side strongly about his issues. He don't even understand that he's a pawn to them, just like you're a pawn to the other side. That's the part. That's the part you got to keep in mind. That's the part you got to keep in mind. You got to have a pep talk with yourself. I said prep. I don't know why I said prep, but you got to have a pep talk with yourself before you go to these rallies and stuff. When you go into hostile environments, you have to have a pep talk with yourself. If you go like this, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. Think of as many scenarios as you can that might occur, and think about what your reaction is going to be, because the name of the game is to make sure that your actions are consistent with the outcome that you want. No more talk.